Hey guys, I just wanted to do a really quick video showing you guys my braid pattern for my crochet braids. I never really braid my hair in the same pattern. It really depends on how I feel like doing it. But this time I wanted to be able to put it up in a ponytail. So I left my perimeter out, a little bit of my perimeter out in the front, sides, and back. And I also wanted to be able to part my, when I don't leave any of my hair out, I usually do the front of my hair just straight back, and I can move my part back and forth that way. But because I wanted a really natural looking part, I left 3 sections out for my leave out at the top. One here, one in the center, and one on this side, as well as hair all around the perimeter. So these in the front, I just did going straight back. It's about 4 over here, 3, so it's that 14 braids in the front. And then for the back, I'm trying to turn around and show you guys, I just did it in the beehive back here. So I don't know, I don't know why I didn't put my camera on my tripod, but yeah, it's just braided in a circle. There's a little bit of hair left out, but I just wanted to show you guys really quick before I start crocheting, because I had a lot of questions about my braid pattern. But it really just depends on how I feel. And I only have 4 pecks of hair this time, and I'm keeping it long. Well, I'm going to keep it long and then cut it to the length I want. But when I cut it in half, I don't like that it has to be that length. So, I think that's it. I'll come back and show you guys how it looks when I'm done. And I think that's it. I just wanted to show you guys my braid pattern because I had a lot of questions like, how do you braid your hair? But I've braided my hair straight back. Sometimes I do the back in zigzag, side to side, but I just started doing the circle in the back for my clients, and I really like it, and I like how flat it is. So I hope you guys get a good look back there. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying. But yeah, I know I look crazy, so I'm going to get the crochet in, and then I'll either attach it to the end of this video or make another video showing you guys. And I'm going to use the Water Wave by Model Glance. And you know what, I want to ask you guys, if you use the Model Glance and the Model Glance Water Wave and the Fritress Water Wave, which ones do you guys like better? Just your personal opinion. That's about it, and hope this video was helpful, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Okay guys, so I just showed you guys the braid pattern that I use for my crochet braids, or one of the braid patterns that I typically use for my crochet braids. This is actually a totally different set. That the braids that I showed you in the beginning were not for these crochet braids, but I did braid my hair exactly the same way, except for it's one less part. It's no part on this side, but I did braid it so I left hair out all through the perimeter so I can you know, put it up in a ponytail. And with this set, I generally knew I was going to pretty much keep it in a ponytail because I've been working out a lot, and, you know, I just knew I wasn't going to have it down. But what I wanted to do was show you guys how I actually install the crochet braids, because I'm getting ready to take these out today. Actually, right after this video, probably. But I wanted to show you guys how I install it, and also talk to you guys about what to do and not to do to have your crochet braids last 3 months, because this one is only a month and a half. So I know my last video I talked about how I keep them in for 3 months at a time or whatever, but this time I just I wasn't feeling it, so I've pretty much been keeping it up in a ponytail the entire time. So it's really matted and tangled. And in my last video I showed you guys kind of how I pull it apart and do that to kind of maintain it. The thing is, if you really do want to make it last for 3 months, then you have to, it is a daily upkeep. You have to, you know, just spread it, pull it apart and cut daily. Ooh, this isn't really tight. And cut daily in order to keep it fresh. Now me, I've just been keeping this in a ponytail, brushing it back up into a ponytail. I've only worn it down about once or twice since I put these in, and I've had them in for a little over a month, about a month and a half, which is typically how, you know, people are like, you know, I can only keep mine in for a month or a couple of weeks. But you have to really want to make it last. So you can tell that it's really matted in the back and my hair is looking crazy. So yeah, so you have a side part. Oh, you can see the flakes. That's gel, not dandruff. But because I've been putting gel on top of gel. And I did get a question. Somebody was like, ew, you haven't washed your hair. You can wash your hair for 3 months. But I do wash it. I do a dry shampoo or dry cleanse, which is like I just take witch hazel or sea breeze and a cotton swab and just rub my parts down. Because I've been working out so much, if I'm really, really sweaty, I do just let water just run through, you know, my scalp just to rinse it off, and, you know, and then I'll just make sure I really piece it apart. But I haven't been doing that with this, which is why I'm taking it out in such a short amount of time. But like, yeah, so if I really wanted to make this last though, I could. I would probably, and I have another side part here. Yeah. And I would just part that down the middle. And usually my hair just curls up, and I'll take some gel and blend it in. And I would just take and spread and spread and spread. But I would have to do a lot because I've totally been neglecting this hair. And I would take some scissors and maybe just cut all of these little scragglies or whatever. But if you kind of want to see what I do, you can go back and watch the other video. But I don't think I cut at all, my second video. But it's pretty much the same thing. But I haven't done it at all, which is why it looks this bad. If you do it daily, then you really won't have much to worry about. But what I want to do is talk to you about what hair I use. Okay, so I use the Model Glance Water Wave. And can you see it? In color 1B. And it's about 22 inches. But what I do is I cut it in half, so it ends up being about this long. I don't know if you can really tell. But yeah, so about 9 inches, I believe. Yeah, 9 inches, 20. No, that's not right. No, this is about 20 inches, I believe, or 18 inches. I don't know. It doesn't say it. I think the Water Wave by Freetress is a little longer. Okay, so let's do this really quick. So this is what it looks like. This is one whole piece, and what I do is typically I can get about 3, sometimes 4 pieces out of each piece, if that makes sense. I could get about, out of each strand, I could get about 3 to 4 pieces. So what I do is I take this off, split it apart like this, so then it ends up being a little fuzzy, and I take this, any type of wrap foaming lotion, foaming setting, and I take it and I just do like one pump. And it's usually enough to bring it back together. So you see how we brought it back together? It makes it look, people are like, it gets so fuzzy, and I don't understand. So after I applied the styling foam, it looks like this. Then let me clip this hair out the way. Let me just show you as best as I can. And my battery on my camera, it's running low. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, this is what the latch hook looks like. Okay, so I'm going to slide it under my braid. Oops, it's hard doing this on camera. Okay, you want to make sure the hair is folded in half, directly in half. Then from then on, you're going to take the hair where you folded it, you're going to hold it tight, taut. So then you close the latch. You want to make sure you close the latch, because if you don't, it can snag your hair. You want to pull it through. Hope you guys can see. Okay. Take that off. Then you want to, with these two fingers, I'm sorry, you want to pull it through. Then you want to turn, pull through, turn, pull through, turn. I do it about 3 or 4 times, and then you just push it down. Now, I don't really do the invisible method with this hair because it's really silky and it's hard, which I could do if I didn't want to leave hair out and I really wanted to have my part look as natural as possible. I could, but with this hair, because it's so silky, I just don't feel like being bothered with it. So I'll do that for you guys one more time. Okay, so pull a piece apart, small piece. Now this is what's left, and I can still get 2 more pieces out of this. This is the piece I'm going to use. You see how it's fuzzy? So I'm going to take the styling foam and pull it on there. And then you can really use any type of styling foam. I don't really like to use gel. This is why this hair is coming out today, guys. My scalp is flaky. I have so much gel in it. It just needs to go. I don't know if I have any more space up here, but I just wanted to show you guys again in case you didn't get a clear picture the first time. Let's clip this out the way. So, again, under the braid, the hair folded in half, you hook it, close the latch, pull it through. 1, oops, 2, 3 times is enough. And then sometime if you even really want to make it more secure, you can just take it in half and then tie it in a knot that way. And that's it, and that's what it looks like. But yeah, I hope this video helped somebody. I hope I covered some things that I left out in the last video. Okay, how do I wash it? A lot of people ask me that. I do the dry shampoo, witch hazel or sea breeze. I prefer the sea breeze because I like the tingly feeling it gives you. And I just wipe it down. They do have dry shampoos you can buy in the store, but I feel like they can leave like a, or you can start to get a buildup or whatever. I just like the witch hazel or sea breeze because it's, you know, it's a light, it's, you know, it's just the consistency of water. It doesn't have a, you know, you don't really get any buildup or anything from it. I showed you guys my braid pattern in the beginning of this video. The brand is Model Glance Water Wave. I know I said before that I prefer the Model Glance over the Water Wave, the free twist, but I like that the free twist has, it's almost a looser curl. Like this is more of a natural, it's like a tighter, kinkier type of curl texture. The wave pattern is pretty much the same, but the free twist is a little bit bigger, I think, and it's just a little bit silkier. I love them both, but and also I think the free twist comes a little longer, so when you cut it in half, you still get more length because this is cut directly in half. And I've cut a lot, and I have hair out in the back, so it's starting to pie, and it is so matted. But again, it would not look like this if I'd been taking care of it daily. If I've been cutting, if I cut and, you know, separate it and, you know, demattify it daily, then it wouldn't look so raggedy. But, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, the brand, showed you how I separate it, how I apply it. This is the only product I use on it, is when I'm putting it in there. And that is it. So, again, I hope this video helped. This will be the last video on crochet braids, or at least on this hair anyway, but I hope I covered everything. Yeah, like, ooh, like I would just go through like that, separate that, and cut it off. Always cut on the slide too, because I don't like the bluntness. But yeah. Okay, everybody. So, again, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope everybody has a great, wonderful, blessed day. It's Earth Day, so happy Earth Day. And please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, if it was helpful to you. Please, thumbs up. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful, powerful day.